a new public safety director in place. I think it would be good for whoever that might be to be involved in that somewhat. So that would be my recommendation, that we wait until we have a new public safety director.
If I may, when do they plan on starting this if we do?
You have to make the request, they'll look at it and figure out a timeline to the Fire Services Board. So getting your name in the hat earlier is better for consideration. You could make the request and withdraw it if you didn't want it, but it would be very helpful for our region to look at, what's needed, what we did from this study. I think very little was done from this study, unfortunately. I think there's some low-hanging fruit here still that we could all work on. It kind of brings the team together and gets them at the table to talk about some of the tougher topics, but it's very doable, and there's some magic things that happen with teamwork and collaboration. These are good guys that come in and do this study. They're friends, they're not foe. They're here to make recommendations and work with you. We take them around, let them meet the fire chiefs, the deputy fire chiefs, the EMS leaders, the captains in public safety, and they give you a broad view, and they do good work.
I have a follow-up question.
Sure.
Mr. Waits. Once you put your name on the list, you say, yes, I'm interested, I'd like to do it. How long does it take before you get to the top of the list?
I don't know. I know it's a 2 or 3 month process is what the former deputy director of Lee Day told me this afternoon.
Thank you.
So you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm all for doing it.
So, yeah, I agree we need to do one. I think you mentioned it, some of the things have been done. I think a lot of things have not. I think the existing study also sends some mixed messages on different things, volunteer versus career, this and that.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a great thing to update it.
Yeah.
So I agree with Mr. Pugh. I don't think it'll probably get started until after a new director's been put on board, because they probably, the other thing, I think whoever the county ends up hiring, they need to be able to come in and get a lay of the land before we move forward. But let's